Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am packing for Florida. So let me back up a bit. I'm just sitting on my floor. Let me chat to you about what's going on in my life. So at the beginning of 2020, I sort of thought that I knew what my life looked like and what the future looked like. I had an apartment in Philadelphia that was a block away from my physical office. So I was living that city life and walking to work and going to work every day. And I was in a relationship that I sort of thought would be forever. And then we entered a pandemic and my physical office closed. Thankfully, I kept my job and I'm now working remotely, but I don't have a physical office to go to anymore. My relationship ended and my lease also ended. And it didn't really make sense to be living in Philly, paying rent in a city where I didn't have an office to go to and where everything was shut down. So I have moved in with my parents in the suburbs, which honestly is pretty lovely and it's going fine, other than the fact that I'm 29 and living at home with my parents. My parents generally go down to Florida for the winter from like January through April. And I've always gone and visited, but this year I'm working remotely, so I have the opportunity to just go down there with them. My plan is to go down, live there for a couple months or the rest of my life. I don't know yet. I've always loved Florida. Every time I'm there, I'm like, this is where I'm meant to be. But, you know, I had a lot of things holding me here in the Philly area, but a lot of those things are no longer a thing. So I'm just taking the opportunity to try out life in Florida and try out what that feels like, and maybe I'll hate it and in a couple months I'll come back and be like, oh, you know, I want to live in Pennsylvania forever. But maybe I'll go down and I'll never leave. Like I just don't know. And it's really weird because I don't know, I hate not knowing what the future is going to bring. Which I guess you never know what the future is going to bring, but I am someone who likes to have set plans and ideas, and I just do not have that right now. I do not have any stability in my life at all, other than the fact that I do have a job, and that's great, but I'm just lost. Okay. Anyway, my parents have a 2-bedroom condo, and my plan is to stay with them, but I have also been looking at apartments in the area because you can get furnished apartments because it's like a vacation-y area. So I've been looking at that. I haven't made any commitments and I don't know that I'll do it. I think I'm gonna go down, see how it feels to be staying with my parents in like a smaller place. Right now we're in this big house together, but in a 2-bedroom condo it might be a little more suffocating is the only word I can think of. I do think that I am going to ship my car down there just so I can have like a little bit of independence. I'm hoping to be a little more social down there. Things are a little more open up down there because you can eat outside. It's not freezing cold and just regulations are a little more relaxed down there. If that's good or bad, I can't tell you, but that's just how it is. So I am hoping to be a little more social, kind of see what it would be like to actually have a life there rather than just feel like I'm vacationing there. So that is my plan. As shoddy of a plan as it is and as flexible as it is, that's my current life plan. Anyway, I have my packing list here and I am getting ready. So come with me on my journey of packing for 3 months to the rest of my life. I do want to say normally when I pack, I don't pack that much cute stuff and I just wear the same thing over and over, but I'm trying to have a life and I'm trying to, you know, kind of actually live down there. So I'm going to be packing like real clothes and lay around the house clothes. The good news is that I never put my summer clothes away, so they're all right here for me to pick from. Here we go. That's the pile. That is the pile so far. You want this one? This is a way easier to do it. Just throw them on the ground. That one. This does make me question, like, the things I'm not bringing because they aren't, like, my favorites. Maybe I don't need to own them and I could just get rid of them. I won't do that, but, like, what if? Is my pile of clothes. I guess I'm gonna fold this. I'm not gonna make you watch me do that. I guess I will probably listen to a podcast or something while I do that. Do we think this is too much, too little, just right? I don't know. But I don't even have like pants or workout clothes, or not that I work out, but you never know, or anything else. I feel like this is fine. I feel like this is acceptable. I decided that I could not do all of this packing without some packing cubes, so I ordered some with 1-day delivery from Amazon. Here they are. So now I have to stop procrastinating, basically, and I actually have to pack. I am ready to begin the packing process. This is a mess. That's all the stuff I'm trying to bring. Plus, all of my shoes are under here that I want to bring. And then extra stuff up here. I have a list. I'm ready to go. These are the packing cubes that I got from Amazon. They're by Travelwise, I guess. I will link them in the description below. It's a 5-piece set. I guess it's 2 larges. These unfold. 2 large ones. 1, 2. 2 small ones. I know. Okay. You know what? Liz, get it together. It's 2 mediums. Here we go. 2 mediums. 1 small. 2 large, which will be great. And I like that you can see through them because I have a bunch that I got for free that look like this. You can guess. They're from Indeed. You can guess what industry I work in. But you can't see what's inside them, so I always have to like open them up and look. Oh, and apparently this one is tampons. Okay. There you go. Okay, here's what we've got. 2 piles. And this is not including jeans or shoes or anything else that I have to bring. And that's, it's a decent amount. I have like 4 suitcases up here right now. That's a small one that I'm going to bring. Like, I think I'll probably fly back and like see my niece and my siblings at some point. So brought a smaller one for the plane for a carry-on, and also we're going to be in hotels for 2 nights while we travel, so I'll need that. And then this is a big suitcase. This is a little one. This is like a medium-sized one. I think I'm actually going to bring this large suitcase and then a medium-sized one. And I think I will feel good about that. Okay, I stuffed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things in here. And there's still a little bit of wiggle room, so we'll see what else gets thrown in. Hello, greetings from the back of my car. I am cleaning out my car today because I'm planning to ship it down to Florida, so I just want to like get rid of stuff I won't need down there. I do store a lot of things in my car. I actually have a blog post on all the things that I keep in my car because I have like a lot of emergency supplies. You'll see I have some bins, so this is like emergency supplies, and then I have winter supplies, and then like, doesn't everyone have I don't know, a dragon onesie in the back of their car in case they get cold? I don't know. This is my first time shipping a car anywhere, so I've been kind of learning about the process. I had a lovely chat with a sales guy the other day about it. So basically what happens is you book with a car shipment company, and a service comes out and they put your car onto an 18-wheeler. So maybe you've seen like those 18-wheelers on the highway. They're just like carrying a bunch of cars, and it's like open. They're not like in a trailer or anything. They're just open. You can pay extra for covered. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, they just come to your house, and if they can't get into like your street because it's too narrow for the 18-wheeler, then they will pick it up at a local high school or a local Home Depot or somewhere with a big parking lot, which I think is what we might have to do because I live on a little cul-de-sac here. So yeah, they pick up the car and they take it down to Florida and you'll get it in a couple days. And I was planning on shipping it like in the next couple of days here, but as it turns out, this is like the busiest time of the year because all of the fellow snowbirds are going down south and kids are going back to college, so a lot of people are shipping cars right now. So the salesperson I talked to told me that it'll be a lot cheaper if I wait a couple weeks, so I'm gonna ship it down towards the end of the month. But my car is just gonna be sitting here, so I wanna clean it out and get it prepared. So that is my goal for today. Hello, let me try and get in frame here. I also just remembered that I have a low tire alert on my car, so I'm gonna check all the tires. Just because I don't want like a tire to go flat while it's on the shipping vehicle or anything like that. Like I want things to go as smoothly as possible. You know, my mom is giving me all kinds of crap about how I'm bringing 2 big suitcases and she's only bringing 1. But look at all this that she's bringing. This is like 3 more suitcases. The car is packed. Let's see how we're doing. This is gonna be my seat right here. I mean, it could be worse. Got plenty of snacks. Oh, the Oreos are right there, which is gonna be really tempting for me. Yeah, just kind of full in here. Let's go around the back. I mean, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Somehow we always make it work. I don't know how, but somehow it all gets in there. Also, this is an egg crate specifically for my bed down there because I remember that it wasn't as soft as I wanted. Look how much room that's taking up. That is so unnecessary. And yet, we are hitting the road. Thanks for watching along. If you liked this, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things, and I'm sure I will be vlogging in Florida, so if you want to see some more Florida life, then follow along. Bye!